Ladies, gentlemen, and beyond, how are you guys doing today? My name is Anima. Welcome back, baby, to DRAMAtical Murder. Today I have my Pikachu hat on. It's on backwards though, so you can't actually see the Pikachu, so I'm just a colossal fucking failure. We are picking up exactly where we left off. I am still sitting here after the aftermath of that rather disturbing previous episode, and I would like some motherfucking answers, because right now Mink just ordered some fucked up shit. Like, say, like, you know, okay, I know he told other people to do stuff to Aoba, but it was him doing it. He directed it. Those people are the guns, you know what I mean? But Mink is the one pulling the trigger, so to speak. Fucking awful. Anyway. Alright then, you've got some explaining to do, you sadistic little twat. What happened? Oh god, here it is. Don't worry, nothing, you don't see anything. Right, I was about to be raped. Oh, that's so horrible. What happened after that? I'm still wearing all my clothes. Right, we went into like a beast mode. It was really awesome. At any rate, all the rates, so just have to say any twice, this room is most likely a different one than before. Jesus Christ. Where's Grandma? I have to take my pills. Wait, my bag? Where'd my bag go? Ren was in there too! What? I hear the sound of the door opening, jump up and forget the pain for a moment. Who is it? Mink? Oh, fuck off. A skinny, lanky man peeks through the rusty iron door. When the man sees me, he smiles and then he comes into the room. Who is this guy? Oh, where'd you learn how to talk like that? This is thug school. Oh, so fucking shut up. Right, so Mink orchestrated this. The man comes into the room alone. I glare at him and wave him away with my hand in a panic. I would stop interrupting me. I would be a bit less afraid looking if you didn't talk like a murderer, you know? Yeah, who are you? You must have got me mixed up. I actually work at junk shop Beihon. Yeah. Beihon. Do people actually talk like you? He watches for my reaction and gives off a happy smile. In this situation, it's music to my ears to hear the shop's name. Since he was a customer, I almost want to be able to confide in him. But I can't do that. This guy is kind of weird. He's fidgeting and suspicious on top of that. Wait a minute, he must have spoken to Aoba on the phone. Go away. Go away. Wait, he's offering to help us escape? Cause he likes us? Okay. Hanging on to me, the man's face suddenly changes and he pulls out a gun. His eyes widen and his mouth curls into a grin. Bloody hell. What do you want? Of course. He's a fan.
あんたの声初めて聞いた時に聞き惚れちゃってさそれからよく電話したんだよあんたの声を聞くために
So he only came to the shop for that. There were so many other people who called the shop for the same reason too. So he's just one of them.
もっとさ俺のためにいろんな声を聞かせてくれよ聞きたいんだよな
He loads his gun and gets to his knees onto the bed. He pushes the gun to me as if to gesture that I should lie down.
動くな逃げようとしたら撃つ
I'm not enjoying all these situations, I've gotta say.
別にいいだろ減るもんじゃねえし俺はただあんたの声が聞きたいだけなんだよ
He raises his voice and pants loudly and then begins to touch my face. Didn't we just discuss how not to, nothing too demanding, just the voice? Oh yes, that is... Why do you have to keep looking into my eyes? Oh, this is so creepy, dude. My head. Shit. Why does it have to be starting up again now? The door to the room flies open and the man turns around, face turning pale as a ghost, dropping his gun. The one standing there was Mink, Captain Asshole himself.
何やってる?
That's my question.
すみません
Mink comes inside and grabs the jumbled man by the collar.
すみませんすみません
Well, his expression hasn't changed.
てめえも来い。
いった。
Mink grabs me by the arm and drags me off of the bed. Oh, God. He drags me and the man out of the room. The rest of the members in the hallway are all staring at us. We go through an open door at the end of the hallway and enter the room I was taken to the first time. Even more members followed us in, adding to the ones already in the room, and it went dead silent inside. He's gonna get executed. Mink violently thrashes my arm away, grabs the guy by the neck, and throws him down to the ground.
ミンクさんすみませんすみません
The man, his face completely pale, looks up to Mink and then falls back on his butt and crawls away. I'm not into this. He's gonna get... I am not into you people.
でも何やらかしたんだあいつさあ今やったことは確かだろうミンクさん怒らせたんだから
Did they only have enough eyebrow to spare for the main characters or something?
もう一人のあの外から
Oh, he made out okay.
じゃねえの
The surrounding men sit on the floor and stare at us while whispering amongst themselves. Punishment? That can't mean anything good.
すみません勘弁してください
Mink stares at the begging man, emotionless. He then grabs him by the collar without a word. Oh boy. I can hear the sound of each bone breaking one by one, and the man's face is crushed. Okay, the man begins to shake, eyes wide open, and convulses violently. You are my least favorite, I think. You definitely are the least favorite of potential husbands. I don't know. No, that's not the husband I want. No, thank you. A puddle of blood pools around his mouth and little clumps of white, like rice, guzzle out. Cool. His teeth are all broken. Good. With just one attack, he was knocked unconscious. I was struck, unable to speak. Soon all of the surrounding spectators' eyes are on me. Not the man Mink just broke, but me. All of them have broad grins on their faces. This gives me an awful feeling. They're not saying I'm next, right? Me being raped or beaten to a pulp isn't funny. As if to deliver the final blow, my head starts to hurt immensely. Shit. I don't have my bag or my pills, and I'll be caught if I even try to run away in this situation. This is the worst case scenario. Mink takes one step forward towards me. Please! I try to fall back, but Mink takes long strides and closes the distance. The pool of blood around the man reflects in my eyes. I don't want to become like that. I tense up right away. But...
お前はこっちだ。
Huh? Instead of the impact I was bracing for, Mink grabs my arm and begins to walk out. We head towards the door we came through earlier.
あいつ制裁なし。
Did I have to watch this?
はあ、なんでだ。外から連れてくるやつって大体。
わかんねえ。あんなの何の役にも立たなそうなやつなのにな。
You people are fucking awful. As we pass by, Mink yells at the members to move out of the way. He took me to the room where people receive punishment, so of course they thought I was next. I thought so too. Everyone around us is talking and Mink can hear them, but he doesn't make any responses. What is it now? I get a very bad feeling as Mink pulls me out of the room. I think he's trying to steal my Instagram account. Mink faces me outside the room where I woke up just a while ago.
話せよ。
Will you fucking chill? He enters the room and I shake my hands around to try and loosen his grip. Will you relax? He lets go of me and sits on the bed. I look into his eyes, unable to figure out what he's thinking. I feel intimidated for a second, but I return his gaze with a scowl. He's the type of guy who could change in an instant and start hitting you all of a sudden. That's him. I felt like I was investigating my overly calm opponent. What he's thinking, what kind of person he is, I'm searching for that in him. Just like prey looking into the eyes of the predator. That's why I can't show any weakness to him. That's what I thought.
あんたの目的は何なんだ。なんで俺をここに連れてきた。ばあちゃんはどこだ。
I have to say I don't like you at all.
さっきのもなんであいつ殴った。どうせあいつもあんたが命令して俺を襲わせるように仕向けたんだろ。
Mm-hmm.
なの。
あいつは違う。この部屋には誰も入るなと言ってあった。それを破った罰だ。
違うって。俺からしたらどっちだって変わんねえよ。あんたは俺をどうしたいんだ。
自覚がねえのが一番厄介だな。
Your most prominent trait is your fucking psychopathy and evident disregard for other humans.
は？
もう一度言うが、さっき殴ったやつは俺がけしかけたわけじゃねえ。あいつが自主的にやったことだ。
I'm afraid I really don't give a shit about your alpha stuff. I
お
just
前
don't.
の声に惑わされてな。
Yes, my voice is really hot, I know.
声？
I want to say that he didn't even know what he was talking about, but instead I swallow my words. That man had some clear attachment to my voice. But why does Mink know?
だが、どんな理由だろうと、結果的にあいつは俺の命令を破った。それを許すわけにはいかねえ。
Yes, 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 you're very
それが
cool.
ここのルールだからだ。
The more this conversation goes on, the less I
俺
understand.
の声がどうとか。なんであんたが知ってんだよ。答えろよ。あとばあちゃんをどうしたのかも答えろ。
Please?
知らねえよ。俺の目的は最初からお前だ。
は？
His primary objective? Then what about her? My vision blanks out and Mink pulls something from his breast pocket and waves it around.
こいつはなんだ？
In Mink's hand is my medicine. Let me have my medicine, you twat! I immediately reach out for it, but he quickly pulls away.
返せ。
質問に答えろ。
What's your fucking
ただの
question?
頭痛薬だよ。
一般に出回ってるやつじゃねえな。
ばあちゃんが薬剤師だからそれで。あとは知らねえよ。
まるでジャンキーだ。
は？
Mink puts it back in his breast pocket and stands up from the bed. He opens the door and in the hallway there are people talking. Two men come into the room shortly after. They're dragging something along and they drop it off in the room. They dropped off a person. There are two men dressed in black clothes face down on the floor. I take a better look at them and can tell they're faintly breathing.
そいつらの首見てみろ。
Oh, they're gonna have the symbols, the morphine symbols. I examine the necks of the two men writhing on the floor. So what was the cross? What was the cross? I feel like the cross is somebody's symbol. Oh my god, I don't know. I need to have a look at it all again. It's Morphine's tag art. And even their previous tags have been painted out. A different pattern barely shows through. This must be my imagination.
ドライジュース。
Oh! One of the men rolls over on his side and I can see his face. I know him. This guy's from Dry Juice.
俺たちより先にお前の家にいたのがそいつらだ。大半は引き上げた後だったがな。これで分かったか。お前のばあさんと俺は関係ねえ。
でも、なんでばあちゃんが
So whoever's attached to the whole morphine thing took Grandma?
知らねえよ。ただ、引き上げていった連中の後は追わせた。
What the hell?
だったら
その前に交換条件だ。さっきも言った通り、俺の目的はお前だ。
Can someone please explain the rape? For fuck's sake.
お前について確かめたいことがあってここへ連れてきたが、大体は把握した。
Was he trying to get the Kamehameha Super Saiyan mode to come out?
お前は俺の言う通りに動いてもらう。その代わり、交換条件として、まずお前のめんどくせえ用事に
I
付
don't
き合っ
want
て
your
や
help.
る。
You can help me by stepping onto a landmine.
俺の
ばあさんを探してやるって言ってんだよ。
Okay, the rapist is going to help me search for Grandma. Great. I find it hard to believe that he actually said that. He might have just set this whole thing up. He made me go through something awful. There's no way I could believe this. This is so fucking convoluted. But even if he was lying, there's no explanation why morphine, why this happened to Dry Juice. So I know there are some people who really like Mink, and maybe there is a very good reason for everything. But right now, I have no reasons for any of this. His fashion's pretty cool. I do like it, I gotta say, but it's not enough right now. Why the tag art was painted over, there's no way he could have conjured that up in such a short time.
もし俺が信じられないって言うなら、一人でばあさんを探せばいい。
Just help me. If you're gonna fucking help me find my grandma, just go and do it then. Can we stop chatting about it, please? It's frustrating, but I can't think of any way to find her by myself. And if her disappearance had to do with morphine, I'd just be grasping at straws.
あんたは俺が目的だって言ったけど、どうするつもりなんだよ。
Yeah.
それを今ここで言う必要はねえ。条件を飲むかどうかだけさっさと決めろ。
I've got to say, you're not really making this very appetizing. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm still following a route and I am not going to listen to you. I don't want to have to do whatever he says, but... I hesitate and Mink takes advantage of it by grabbing me by the collar.
てめえが迷った分だけ時間が無駄になるんだよ。ばあさんがどうなってもいいのか。
それは嫌だ。
だったら答えは一つだろうが。ぐずぐすぐに出るぞ。支度しろ。
Leaving for where? Doing what? Why did you do all of this? Mink shoves me back and throws the case of medicine for my headaches. I pick it up from the ground, still shaken. Mink leaves the room, and as if to switch places with him, a colourful cockatoo comes in. He leaves something near my legs. Oh, my dignity! Why do you have a hot voice? It's a cockatoo. Smoking a cigarette. Alright, you're the best thing in here, okay? The cockatoo flaps his wings and speaks to me in a dandy voice. Of course, it's an all-mate, not a real bird. I've seen this bird somewhere before. I'm pretty sure he was resting on Mink's shoulder.
お前、ミンクのオールメイトか？
そうだ。
Yeah, I really like you, honestly. He replies and flaps his wings again before quickly leaving through the door. That's Mink's. I think over the strangeness of the situation and then pick up my bag. Can we please check on Ren? Because I need some nice Ren right now. Inside is a ball of dark blue fur and my coil. It seems like neither my coil or Ren suffered any damage. Thank goodness. I at first put my coil back on my arm again. An icon flashes repeatedly to alert me of unread messages. Oh, missed calls from Koujaku. Oh, my honey. Oh, you wouldn't do anything like that, would you, Koujaku? Ugh. Haga-san, delivery work. Shit. I redial him, flustered. Oh, we did answer those. Okay, that's alright. Koujaku, you would not believe my fucking awful day. Hello. You won't believe. Honey.
ちょっといろいろあって、今から帰るから、その時に詳しく話す。わかった。今平凡にいるからそっちで。
Okay. Hearing Koujaku's voice bounced me back to reality in an instant. With Dry Juice and Granny gone, and even being dragged here. Outrageous things keep happening one after the other, and by now I'm feeling numb to it, but this is reality. And they'll keep happening. I should go. I should go. I took some of my meds for my headaches, picked up my bag, and left the room. Where is my grandma? From the outside view, I realised that the building I was taken to was in the North District. Oh, the shitty place! I leave the building and face the direction of the East District. Oh boy. I don't know how much time I spent in that gloomy building, but the sun was high up in the sky as I left. Mink travelled through back streets rather than the main ones. It seems he doesn't want to be seen by too many people. For a person like him, there might be a reason he doesn't want to be seen. I am not interested in him at all, I've got to say. The headaches calmed down considerably, but I'm not in top shape and walk slowly. A distance starts to open up between Mink and I. We turn a bunch of corners and I find myself about to lose sight of the back I'm supposed to follow. Oh my gosh. Okay, call out to him or be patient. We are supposed to be patient. Suddenly I feel very miserable. Why am I chasing after this guy as if my life depended on it? No, it was different. This is all to save Granny. That's what I tell myself. I walked the rest of the way without a word, and eventually my surroundings changed. A little further, and I'll be at Habon. Just the thought of being back warmed my heart with a feeling of extreme nostalgia. I would be so fucked up after that whole thing. I would be just so immensely like, need 6 guns all the time. When I see Habon's sign, a shadow suddenly jumps at me from above. Is it clear, please? Thank you. Whoopsie, what did I didn't... Oh.
Clear.
Oh, the one who was calling to me was clear. Oh, God, you are a sight for sore eyes, buddy. Clear fell face first to the ground, but he stood up, upbeat as usual, and clung to me. Thank goodness. Dude.
いや、ご無事で何よりです。昨夜はマスターの声が遠くから聞こえたので心配してたんです。
From far away.
俺の声が？はい。
Last night, that's when I was taken to that building by Mink. Oh, we can hurry inside, or did you really hear me? Unfortunately, I have to pick hurry inside, even if I want to say, did you really hear me? There's no way he could have heard my voice from so far away. Sorry, he's just saying that. Feel a bit mean. To escape the pressure of Mink's glare, I grab Clear's shoulder and head in the other direction. Oh God, he's still around. I love you. Oh God, thank you.
Aoba!
Oh.
Aoba-kun!
Hello. We go inside Habon and both Hago-san and Koujaku leap up, all color drained from their faces. Bro, if I told you about what just happened, you would stab Mink all over the place. Please stab him a lot. Oh, Hago-san! Oh, Benny, he likes friends. I love the friends, the cute friends. Ren's head pops out of my bag and looks up at Benny, who is perched on Koujaku. Hella kidnapped. Koujaku looks behind me, clearly scowling. Another rib, huh? Scratch. Isn't that the name of a rib team made up of prisoners?
スクラッチのタグアートとか。
Mink finds my stupidity amusing and snorts. Love that. Abusive. That building was so dark and dirty, I couldn't see a thing either. I think I remember some kind of tag art there. What the hell? Based off of appearances, you could say that Scratch is just a rib team, but in actuality, it's a gang of prisoners. These look like little coffins. Why is there a rainbow? Oh, this is so bizarre. In short, it's a group of violent prison escapees. The police don't do anything, as usual, and no one wants to mess with them either. The police in this game are they're so... So that was it. And those punishments, too. Banding a mass of prisoners together isn't the easiest thing to do. You'd have to have serious authority in a lawless place. Even so, there's still a discipline in the team. Discipline. You're so cute. Oh boy! Oh boy, right, that's right, they're both burbs. Benny glares at the cockatoo with an intensity. It doesn't make any eye contact, showing it that it doesn't care in the slightest. Kirei.
ですね。綺麗なオムです。
スカシアが嫌な野郎だ。
ずいぶんやかましいな。スズメならもっと可愛く泣いたらどうだ
I really love the cockatoo, I do. Benny's feathers fluff up. Like a real bird, his hostility is clearly visible.
最悪だな。とんだゲス野郎と鉢合わせしちまった。日陰もんはおとなしく豚箱へ帰れよ。
Stab him! Go quick!
お前に言われる筋合いはねえな。
んだと？なんでてめえが青葉と一緒にいるんだよ。青葉に何かしてみろ。ただじゃおかねえぞ。
それもお前には関係ねえだろ。
ああ？おはい。なめてんのか？
Oh my god. The tension between Mink and Koujaku seems pretty dangerous.
コウジャク君、落ち着いて。とりあえず中へ入ろうぜ。ここ入り口だし。
Ay ay ay. Koujaku glares at Mink and clicks his tongue. Mink's expression doesn't really change, but he keeps looking at Koujaku. They were a lot more considerate earlier before. I feel a sudden wave of tiredness as we all enter the shop. Well, considering you haven't rested properly, in the storehouse in Hebon's basement, we start a makeshift meeting held around tables sitting on the sofas. Oh, this is where the cute robot lives. Haga-san seems like he's choosing the smart way to do things. He shows us down here and goes back upstairs to the shop. Man, this is messed up. We're all gonna be down here at some point, I feel. Koujaku, Clear, Mink and I sit down on a sofa.
で、さっきの話の続きだ。タエさんはどうしてんだ？連絡つかねえし、お前もこんなことになってるしよ。
I don't need your sass right now. I literally...
タエさんが超える嫌いなのは知ってる。連絡取れない理由がそれなら別に問題ねえんだが。
それが。
I hesitate to speak and Koujaku flashes a frown.
何があった？
Dude!
連れてかれた。
誰に？
This fucking jackass is vaping. Koujaku laughs scornfully at Mink's words.
はあ？おい、ふざけるのも大概にしろ。モルヒネだと？神隠しにでもあったってのか？タエさんはリブじゃねえっつの。
The only reason why someone would take Tai-san is because they want to get at Aoba, because Aoba's special, or Tai-san is special.
コウジャク、俺も見たんだ。モルヒネのタグ。
マジか。
When I came home and Granny wasn't there when I met Mink, and when I shortly spoke with a member of Morphine, no, Dry Juice. Coming back to the topic of Mink kidnapping me would only fan the flames, so I left it alone. Jesus, Aoba, you can't... Oh, this is so fucking, like, he doesn't get a chance to, like, get it, like... He doesn't get a chance to sort of, like, dispense all his vent. That's the word I'm looking for. He doesn't get to vent. He's just like, yeah, so I got... My fucking bum got, like, fingered by some fucking... Awful, just awful.
どうにも信じらんねえな。そのモルヒネのタグってのも、もしかしたら こいつがお前を騙すために後から入れたんじゃねえのか？
Koujaku glares Mink's way with obvious
こ
hostility.
いつら犯罪者なんだぜ。
信じねえならそれはそれで構わねえ。
I am so lost. What even are you even? Why are you even here even?
ああ、なんでてめえにんなこと言われなきゃなんねんだよ。
He's just always fighting everyone.
どうせろくでもねえこと考えてるんだろうが。
この話を決めるのはお前じゃねえ。あいつだ。
Mink points to me with his pipe.
ばあさん探しを手伝ってやる代わりに、あいつにこっちの条件を飲んでもらう。
What were the
それが
conditions that we
あいつと俺
accepted?
の間で成立した取引だ。
なんだそりゃ。てめ
お前に話す義理はねえっつっただろ。ただ、俺はばあさんがどこへ行ったか、だいたい見当がついてる。
Are you obliged to tell me what the conditions were? I'm sorry if they were really obvious. They just totally flown over my
ば
head.
あさんを誘拐した奴らをチームの連中に追わせて、その報告が入ってきてる。
Okay. Oh, you're so cute. I like you a lot, you know. Koujaku looks at me. What's with his eyes? It's as if they're asking me questions. Bro, I don't even know. We can understand I can understand Koujaku's anxieties and doubts all too well. It's not like I trust Mink in the least either. But no one else knows where Granny could be. I don't know if blindly searching would work at all. All I can do is take a bet on him.
公爵頼む。ばあちゃんを助けたいんだ。他の方法も思いつかない。
Okay.
力を貸してくれ。
Can we just look for Grandma? Koujaku's anger gradually fades from his face and his eyes gain a spark to them.
わかった。お前がそこまで言うならしょうがねえ。気は進まねえが、信じるしかねえな。
I like him because he cares about us the most.
ありがとう。
構わねえよ。お前のためならな。
Koujaku once again scowls at Mink. Mink breathes out a puff of white smoke and looks to the staircase. Noiz? At first I thought he was trying to rile up Koujaku by ignoring him, but he looks like he's observing something instead. Is something there?
ない。
Mink turns his chin to his cockatoo. The cockatoo flaps its wings and goes out the door to the first floor. I hear clattering and he's brought something back with him, a little cube. Yay!
ブロックでしょうか。
It's the cube, it's the bunny cube!
これ
It's the husband! The cockatoo brought back a cube. Wait, this looks familiar.
ノイズだ。あいつまた。
Yay!
行儀が悪いな。
You cannot talk about manners ever!
またかよ。盗み聞きが趣味なんじゃねえのか、あいつ。
さっきドアのところで音がしたのはこれだったんですね。
Bless you.
知り合いか？
Yes.
知り合いっつうか、まあ。
Acquaintance, husband, it's easy to get these mixed up.
情報収集に余念がないタイプか。まあまあ使えそうだな。
Mink holds up my arm as high as his ears.
巻き込め。
Call him up here. Huh.
店で勧誘の電話するのと同じだ。
巻き込んでどうすんだよ。
頭が使えるやつがいれば有利になる。手札は多い方がいい。
おい、何こそこそやってんだよ。
Yeah, what are you telling him? Koujaku turns his attention over here and Mink lets go of me. Most likely, Mink is talking about my voice. Oh, well bloody done. They really spell things out for us, don't they? Even if you tell me that. The callers, is it really okay to just use the tone I use with customers? I look at the cube the cockatoo retrieved and take a deep breath. Oh my god, this is going to be a bit interesting. Honestly, both Mink and Noiz give me bad feelings that I can't really describe. But it's to save Granny. I have to do it. I'll speak how I usually do to customers, but change my tone of voice a bit.
ノイズだよな。聞こえてるか？ちょっといろいろあって、今大変なんだ。正直、俺たちだけじゃ厳しいかもしれない。だから力を貸してくれないか？全部終わったら、お前の望み通りにするから。
青葉。
頼む。力を貸してくれ。
Oh! I don't know how convincing that was, but a few minutes pass. Yeah. Noiz, shut up at Hebon. Okay, alright. I'll accept that. I'll take it. All of these random people just lining up. It's sort of an achievement. Koujaku's bad day. Aoba's really bad day. Benihime's bad day. Noiz coming here made Koujaku even more unpleasant, but it can't be helped anymore. And even after the situation from before, I still spoke bluntly. You're very pretty. You're very pretty.
だよな。うちのチームの連中にも探させてるが、引っかからねえな。
God help me.
僕も屋根の上から探してみましたが、全然ダメでした。
Well done.
人目につく場所じゃねえってことだろ。どういうことだ?
Something with a moat around it. They're in the toe. They're in Platinum Jail. They're in the toe. It has a barrier. They're in toe.
立ち入り禁止の区域も視野に入れる必要がある。
そういうことだ。情報収集マニアなだけあるな。
マニアじゃねえよ。
An information gathering lunatic. Isn't that really smart though to gather information? Mink takes a slow whiff from his pipe.
ばあさんが連れてかれた方向は北の京線だ。
Wait, what are you on about now?
京線?
If you knew that, why didn't you just fucking say
確かに
something?
あの辺には使われて
Okay,
ない
no,
ビルやら
just
倉庫
ignore
や
me.
らが
They're
山
not in
ほどある
toe.
な。
I thought about there being a barrier, so that was my guess. But no,
調べろ。
they're in a place I've never heard of. Mink points his pipe to
お
Noiz.
前に命令される覚えはねえけど。
交換条件付きでこいつの話に乗ったんだろうが。
What? What? Beloved. Oh, the boy. The boy's good with his hands. Noiz clicks his tongue angrily, pulls out the monitor and keyboard from his coil, and begins the operation.
つか、なんでてめえが仕切ってんだよ。
だったらお前が率先してやればいいだろうが。
ああ
Koujaku bends forward, not quite satisfied with the answer. Mink's all-mate stops cleaning itself and raises its head.
ここで怒鳴り合ってもエネルギーを無駄に消費するだけだと思う。
つかてめえが出しゃばんな。
Benny glares at the cockatoo from Koujaku's shoulder. Feathers flared up.
オールメイトは主人に似るとはよく言ったものだな。
Oh my god.
今なんつったてめえこの野郎。
ピーチクパーチクうるせえな。
I want the rabbit to say something. I want Ren to say something. Noiz interrupts the all-mates fight and turns his monitor over for us all to see. On it is a map of the old resident district with a red arrow pointing to a spot.
ここが京線だ。この辺りのネットワークにアクセスするとエラーが出る。立ち入り禁止の区域は普通ネットワークが機能してない。つまりこれはフェイクだ。機能してないように見せかけてる。
当たりか。
かもな。
数年前に閉鎖されて立ち入り禁止になったってやつだよな。
Lots of treatment plants and something off limits.
今も不法投棄が続いてゴミ捨て場になってるってとこだろ。取り締まるやつもいねえしな。
I'm gonna have a dump.
ばあちゃんはここに。
方向としては俺が受けた報告とほぼ一致してる。
So how come he guessed though? How come he guessed? Like somewhere that no one goes. That exact place. Like surely we... Whatever. There's no concrete proof that she's here, but it's worth it to take that
ただ
chance.
もしここにタイさんさらったやつらがいるんだとしてもよ。この辺の道とか全然わかんないぞ。
You're the one with the giant fucking sword. You tell me.
あ、それなら僕が知ってます。
お前な、遊びじゃねえんだぞ。
わかってます。本当に知ってるんです。僕、昔よくこの辺りを散歩してたんですよ。
Everyone has their chance to go.
え、何ですか皆さん。 なんで静かになってしまうのですか？
Ignore all
も
of
し
us,
かして
just
僕のことを疑ってるんですか？
shine on, you crazy Animuh diamond.
やめてくださいよもう。本当に知ってるんですよ。ちゃんと地図だってかけてしまうんですからね。
Please don't do that. Clear is unhappy with our reactions and takes out a piece of paper and pen from his coat pocket.
サラサラサラーっと。
Clear glides the pen across the paper without a single pause.
はい、できまし
What
た。
the hell? Woo, hoo, hee, oh, scary dogs. Oh, they have faces. Oh, this is interesting.
おいおい
Wow.
本当に合ってるのかこの地図。
消防しろ。
It's gonna be like uncanny.
確かに外観図とは一致してる。
じゃあ合ってるってことか。
Wow.
だから言ったじゃないですか。皆さんひどいです。
Hidoi. Mimi.
まあこれで迷うこともなくなったし、あとは乗り込むだけだな。
Alright.
乗り込むってもな。このメンツだろ
Yes, the mask guy. Come on. Let's all do it. Koujaku looks at the rest of us with a reluctant face.
よりにもよって変なのばっかり集まりやがって。どうなったんだよ。
Do you have any better ideas,
あんただって
husband?
人のこと言えないだろ。
うるせえ。
Eh.
俺はあんたらに協力する気はない。俺がやりやすいようにやる。その方が効率がいい。
Honestly, this is very bewildering to me. So I guess everyone has some sort of interest in this because it's like a rib team disappearing completely and they're like, what the hell? This is like, you know, this is something that's kind of relevant to me. But they're ultimately going to go and search for Granny because Aoba is like, yeah, can we go do that,
それ
please?
じゃバラバラになっちまうだろうが。
場合によっちゃその方がいい。どんなに綿密な計画を立てたとしても、全員その通りに動く保証はね。
Uh-huh.
だからそれこそてめえが言えたことかっつうんだよ。
Oh my god, help me.
お前とそこのガスマスクに言ってんだよ。
んだと
Oh my god.
え、僕もですか？ひどいですよ。
ひどい。
僕はみんなと仲良くやりたいと思ってるんですよ。
The world is cruel, Clear.
冗談は顔だけにしろよ。
Alright. This is impossible. I thought it would be, and I was right. No one is cooperating. If they could at least look like they could work together.
おいガスマスク。話がややこしくなるからお前は黙ってろ。
You're really bad at making friends.
そりゃあんたも同じ
So
だ
are
ろ。
you.
そんなひどいですよ。ややこしくなんかならないですよ。
For some reason, you're also bad at making friends.
お前
You are terrible.
ややこしい。
When I'm sitting here at my wit's end, these guys just keep going on like little... Stop! While we waste time...
俺からしちゃガスマスクよりお前らの方が信用できねえ。
言ってろ。
These guys
信用するしないって話自体が
are seriously...
お前らいい加減にしろ。
Cool. I like it. With no patience left, I yell at them. He totally went to his, like, Yu-Gi-Oh mode. Even if I do that, they won't listen to me anyway. Well, that's what I thought.
あれ
Sorry, I have something in my eye. I don't really know what it is. Huh? They all suddenly stopped their banter.
なんで
青葉の言う通りだ。そろそろいい加減にしねえとな。
It is!
こうしてる時間がそもそも無駄だし。
とっとと行くぞ。
そうですね。そうしましょう。
Everyone's mind changes with the flip of a switch and they all stand up from the sofa. I don't know how exactly, but it seems they all came to a mutual understanding. Well, whatever, it turned out alright in the end.
よし、行こう。
You have extreme powers of suggestibility. I pull myself together and get up from the sofa. Granny, I'll definitely save you. Mizuki and the rest of Dry Juice too. We leave Heibon and head towards the North District. Oh my giddy, grieving aunt. I believe we're going to end things here, folks. I hope that you have enjoyed today's episode of DRAMAtical Murder. If you did, be sure to give that like button a filthy little tickle. Share this video with your friends. Share it with your mum. Get her to return my calls. I am enjoying this. I am interested. I think it's picking up a bit now, and I'm very happy about that. It's so dialogue heavy, and they kind of over-explain things a lot because it's like a visual novel, right? So all they can do is just keep talking. So you'll get the gist of it, and then Aoba will be like, but was it really a grandma? And it's like, okay. But, but I'm still into it. And if you are too, then be sure to support this series so that I do not, so that it's worth doing, right? But absolutely most importantly, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye. DRAMAtical Murder.